Today we'll be taking a deep dive into a mic that's been making a lot of noise in the creator community, the Hollyland Lark M2. Whether you're a YouTuber or podcaster or someone that's just looking for crystal clear audio on the go, this mic might be a game changer. But the question that we always ask is it worth your hard-earned cash? Let's find out. My first impressions, quality, this mic is great. It's very small and discreet. It's barely noticeable. You probably didn't even notice I have it on right here, which works for me because I prefer this compared to my previous mic that I was using, which was the Rode wireless mic, which was a big square mic. Unless you connected the lav mic to it, you'd have this big box just like kind of stretching your shirt or pulling down your jacket, and it's not the most discreet and humble looking. The Hollyland Lark M2 comes in a really nice discreet case, which you might see just here. And in this case, it hosts one space for the receiver and two spaces for the transmitters. As previously mentioned, the mic is really small and compact and very easily portable to carry around. As you see, you've got your little case here, which you can house all your stuff in it. This also charges your mic, giving up to 8 hours of usage, which is more than enough for a day shoot. Given a clean, minimalistic setup, it gives you a few different options. For example, as you see, I've got the necklace on today and I'm wearing it around my neck. You can also magnetically clip it to your shirt or your jacket or any item that is around you, or you can also use the clip and clip it onto your shirt the traditional way. Okay, so enough talking inside and in this quiet room. Let's go out and test it.
So how does the Hollyland Lark M2 stack up against its competitors? At around £149, it's a strong contender in the wireless lav mic market. You're getting a dual transmitter setup with a great range and a good sound quality, at a price point that undercuts some of the main competitors, with the DJI Mic 3 coming in at £309 and the Rode Wireless Go Dual 2 coming in at £197.
So, as you can probably see, I'm in a busier environment where there is some noise around. As you can see just here, we've got a busy road. This one actually leads to the Blackwall Tunnel, funny enough, but we've got a busy road just here where there's loads of traffic going by. And I'm hoping that I sound crystal clear and you can hear me. I know it doesn't sound exactly the same as what it sounds like when we're in the room and there's no sound, it's just a dead sound, whereas here there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff that's going on outside of my control. But what I'm hoping is it doesn't sound too bad and it still sounds just as clear, or maybe not just as clear, but clear enough where the audio doesn't sound distorted and lost, and I'm still pretty clear and you're able to pick up on what I'm actually saying. Don't know. I guess we'll figure that out when we get to the post bit and we have a look at what it actually does sound like. But I promise you, I won't edit it in the slightest. I'm gonna keep it as raw as possible so you can get a true reflection of what it actually does sound like out here. Wireless range is another strong point. It works up to 200 meters in most open spaces. But keep in mind, in environments with heavy Wi-Fi interference, there might be a slight drop off in connection. But that's pretty normal in wireless systems. We're giving you the facts, let's test the theory. So we got a space here and I'm gonna measure how far away I can get from the mic before the mic drops out. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna use let's actually screen record this actually. Boom, we've got the screen record going. We wanna start from the camera here. I wanna keep going and see where we drop out, okay? So, we are at 5 meters, 6 meters away. 6 meters away, you should still be able to hear me because I did say up to 200 meters. Just keep going. Keep going. How far are we now? We are 12 meters away. You might not be able to see me, but you can still hear me. Let's keep going. We are 19 meters away, so that's near enough 20 meters. Let's go a little bit more. 23. Keep going. We're 24 meters away. I wonder if I'm still coming through pretty clear. Let's go around. How far are we now? We are 30 meters away. I'm walking in the trees because I don't want to lose the shot. We're 37 meters away. I wonder if I'm still clear. Can you still hear me? 38 meters away. So obviously it's very clear to see that you can get a good distance. We're nearly 40 meters away and the sound hasn't dropped out just yet. I feel like we could potentially go further, but what would be the point? You wouldn't be able to see me. But yeah, I feel like 30 meters, 40 meters away, we're still at a good distance. Sound's still great. We haven't lost any quality. And let me know down below what you think in the comments of the sound quality from a distance. Now, from any regular shoot, you wouldn't really be that far. You would never be 200 meters away because that's pretty far. But at that distance of 40 meters, I think, yeah, we've done a good job. So with this environment being a little bit different from the last one, this one's a lot tamer, a lot more quiet, and it's a lot more humble. So there's no need to use noise cancellation. So we're going to turn it off. Boom. So the light's now gone blue. So it's a little bit more tamer here. You're probably hearing birds and more background ambient noises rather than just racing cars. I mean, you probably can hear a car in the background, but it goes to show how clear this mic is and how much it can actually pick up. Complete different environment. So that's 3 different scenarios. I've given you a silent room, I've given you busy traffic, and now we are in a more tame, natural environment. I think the mic's doing pretty well, I think. I would say it's doing pretty well. It's not bleeding sound massively. It's doing a decent job at navigating and isolating my voice. Now, for this price point, right, this is quite an amazing price point. It's pretty cheap, it's very cheap, in fact, compared to some of the competitors. And the quality is pretty strong. Definitely something I recommend for you to have in your camera kit. It's handy, it's super small, it's super discreet. The only thing that makes people know what I'm doing is because they can see a camera. However, without a camera, you would never know. If I was just using my phone, it'd probably be a lot more discreet. However, that's not how I record. But saying that, I say that to say this. Rating for the mic, 10 out of 10, can't complain.
Okay, so let's break down some of the pros and cons of the Hollyland Lark M2. First, pros. 1, as we previously mentioned, the price point. Very affordable and you don't have to break the bank to buy it. 2, it's portable. The mic is super compact and easy to carry around. It's no bigger than a 10p coin. With that being said, it packs a punch with some great sound quality, even though the mic is tiny. It's also suitable for all social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And not just to limit it to social media, it's also suitable for all types of content creation. The magnet on the mic is also pretty strong and steady. If you're someone that likes to make gym content or content where you're moving around quite rigorously, you don't have to worry about the mic slipping. And coming on to cons, for me, no cons so far. I really enjoyed this mic and I think it's great. I think there are obviously better mics that are out there. However, that means increased price point and it becomes more expensive. But for the price and what this mic is, no complaints from me.
Right, so we are now at the end of the review, and hopefully the different scenarios that we've put this mic through, you've been able to really get a taste and a feel of what this mic can and can't do. Big positives for me. You know, there are pros and there are cons. There's always cons. But this mic for me is definitely going in my bag. It's something I will be using going forward. And I mean, I love it. Maybe I might sound a bit biased here, but this mic's just perfect for me. Super discreet, doesn't stand out, doesn't draw anybody's attention, which is exactly how I like to be, super low key. Quality wise, can't complain. Cannot complain at all. I really love the quality. And you hopefully will love the quality in this video and you'll be able to see the differences and understand this is something that should definitely be on your radar if it's not already. Forget all the other competitors. At this point, Hollyland Lark M2 is the one to go for. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go enjoy some of this nature. See you in the next one.